6 handicap, looking to work on a few things over the winter, and included some helpful notes, such as the path being 3 to 6 degrees in to out consistently, but a tendency to leave that face open and catch it a little bit on the heel. All of that makes sense. We got both views, face on and down the line. Going to start with this face on view because I think more of your lesson is geared toward the down the line view. So let's knock this one out real quick. With a line on the lead hip and line through your spine, pretty powerful start with a neutral to strong grip, and great takeaway as that trail arm remaining straight helps work those hands away from your body with more width. It's a great position to get power and your hips are staying centered. So don't let your body rock off the line. Get your arms to work away from your body and rotate that body. So you're doing that exactly from P1 to P2. 2 to 3, lead knee starts to work down and in a bit. Head is slightly shifting behind the line, but more notably, there is not a ton of wrist hinge vertically at this P3 position. Normally you see a lot of professionals have that club almost vertical at that 90-degree spot at P3. But continuing on up, let's see where you go. Head does continue to fall more and more off the ball, and then just a small break of that left arm. Not a catastrophe. It's more beneficial to your longer clubs. I assume you're a great driver of the golf ball because that's a nice, powerful, tilted position that benefits a shallow angle of attack, not the steep angle of attack that is generally required for mid to short irons. But you are doing your best by shifting the weight back forward to get that angle of attack a bit steeper. But with the path being as far inside out as it is, you have to release or rotate the hell out of that club face to get it to close up and not hit that big block as you described in your comments. So I think more of this, as I said, is from the down the line view. So let's jump with this. And not going to talk much about your posture, stance, or even the last shot, which could or could not have been the previous one we analyzed. So instead, one primary path line. We're not in the red yet. You're not punished. You get a yellow neutral line. So let's see where you go. Yeah, 1 to 2, not changing a thing. Keep your takeaway exactly as it is. Club's in a great position. Arm is still straight. Let's keep going. Here's where we saw that trail arm begin, or trail elbow begin to flex slightly. And the club, it looked like it was getting a bit flat here. If I draw a true parallel path line, it's getting slightly flat of where it should. But as I said, there's not much hinge. Try to, at this P2-ish, 3-ish position, get your club to hinge more vertically towards the sky. Do not break or cup the left wrist as you do it. Try to retain a flat angle in your left wrist and just bend your wrist straight up toward the sky. It's a difficult move and will feel a bit funny as you do it, but just make sure you avoid any and all cupping of the lead wrist because that will open up the face. Overall top position, let's snap our path line back up there and shoot it up again as we go. Trail elbow gets fully tucked, and that's where you got yourself into your flat 3 to 6 degree into out position. Starts with the backswing. Once you pass P2, just feel like everything goes up. It's likely not to go as far up as it feels, but it will go more vertical than what you're actually doing right now. It's a rare case where the path is really the number one issue, and face angle would be beneficial to your tendency of keeping it open, because if you get back to your square path or even something that is more out to in and cutting across, you need to keep that face slightly open to hit that little butter fade across it. So a bit rambling toward the end. Good luck with those changes. Get those hands high at the top, work that wrist angle a bit more. SendASwing.com.